Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Backroads Angling. Been driving through the darkness for a long time to hit a spot I've never hit before, and I'm just taking my first look at it now. Look at that. Huh? There's a dam over here, another dam around the corner, so it kind of comes down in two different places. There's pools all over the place. So I found this spot on Google Maps about 2 months ago, and I decided right when I saw it, I was like, I've got to go to this place. It's one of the cooler things I've ever found on Google Maps. Multiple waterfalls, multiple riffles, walleye, smallmouth, pike, trout, everything that we could want to catch is in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fish around the dam. There's a few other spots that I picked out that I want to fish downstream as well. And we'll just pick around and try and find some walleye. It's somewhat early morning. It's like probably 15 minutes after sunrise. The water temps are probably in the high 50s. So not quite as cold as I'd like them to have perfect walleye fishing, but I think we're getting close to prime time walleye fishing. I'm gonna get my stuff ready and we're gonna head down there and we're gonna try and pick this place apart. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm excited. Let's do it. I'm just gonna use my boat to help me get across because I don't have waders. I think I can get in down here. It's the nice thing about this boat, you don't need much of a spot. Just got to be able to get it to the shore and jump in. I think I can probably launch it right here, but there's a money spot I want to fish right here before. First goal is to just find something, anything that works. We just got to find some sort of a strategy. All right, we're just cycling through some walleye lures now. Orange pulsar. This will catch anything, so if anybody's down there. Got something. We got our first fish. It's not very big. Interested to see what it is though. Is it a trout? It is a tiny smallmouth. All right. First fish of the day, little icebreaker. Man, he's cold. I don't have my thermometer here, but I can probably roughly estimate what the temperature is. Oh yeah, I think it's probably in the 50s for sure. Crankbait should pull something out of here. I just feel like this is the spot for the crankbait to shine. Fish. After all those casts, I got a fish down there. What's this gonna be? Another smallmouth. Small smallie. Man, I threw in there a lot. He is gonna get me in big trouble here. Oh man, I do not want to start off this way, buddy. Do not want to start off this way. I've heard that if you turn a fish upside down, it kind of immobilizes them. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I always try and do. There we go. Little smallie. It's a good sign. We've already got 2 fish, and this seems to be the community hole where a lot of people come down to fish, so if we can get them here, we might be able to get them other places as well. I think I'm going to drop the boat right here and just paddle right over there. In lieu of not having waders, I think that's my best option. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got one. I think I got a trout. Yeah, I got a brown trout, I think. Looks like a spotted trout would be hanging. Yep. All right. Nice little brown trout. On the flicker shad. Let's see if we can deal with this guy as easily as possible. There we go. Brown trout. See you later, bud. That way. All right. One-two punch, flicker shad and pulsar. That's what we're doing here right now. Caught fish on both of them so far, so that's a really good sign that I'm at least doing something that's kind of right. Man, what a spot. Probably gonna say that a million times today, but what a spot. I hope that there's a bunch of fish in some of these areas. This spot doesn't look that deep, actually. Got one. It's very small. After so many casts. Little smallie. All right, we'll take him. Those red eyes. Come on, baby. There we go. We can just go up now, upstream. Paddle hard, paddle hard, paddle hard. Yep. Yep. Turn it. Turn it. Okay, we made it. All right, folks, we made it to the spot that I looked at on Google Maps and thought was so cool looking. I thought there'd be some water flowing down here. There's not. So, not sure what that means. We'll have to see how many fish can make it all the way up to here. There's a lot of riffles they've got to get forced through, but there's got to be some fish in this, right? I mean, come on. It looks super, super deep. There goes I think I just saw an otter. I think there was an otter that just dunked over there. He may be our competition. Got a fish, I think. It's not very heavy. What is it? Another smallie. All right. A little bigger than the last one. That's probably the biggest one of the day. There we go, folks. So this is what we worked for, so we're going to enjoy it. There we go. There are fish in the mystery spillway. I was looking at this thing online and I was thinking, like, what in the world did they build this for? It's out in the middle of nowhere. It looks kind of broken down. It was obviously made a long time ago. All right, let's try a pulser. I'm liking this eddy right here in front of me. I think we got trout. Oh, got something. First cast with a pulser. It's probably a smallie. It's a little smallie. There we go. We'll take them. Seems to be loaded with smallies in here. Little better guy. That was the first cast with the white pulser. Gotta be something off the side of that eddy. I think we definitely have some trout surfacing out in the middle of that waterfall. Another fish. Well, there's smallies in here. I don't know why I'm not getting any bigger ones, but there we go. These fish are cold, man. The water's a lot colder up here than where I've been fishing. All right, let's try and get out under that waterfall and fish some of those eddies. See if they're any good. Forgot my life jacket. Sorry, Mom. That's not a good thing. I've forgotten the life jacket. This is pretty sweet. You're telling me there's no fish back here? Come on. I'm gonna put myself in the perfect position right here. And then we're gonna drop anchor. I think they're gonna be sitting right where that kind of just where that foam is, or just inside of that foam. Right here looks fine. Got to be something in here. Got one. First cast, and I lost him. It was definitely a fish, though. Wasn't that big. You can probably guess what I think it was. Got something right in the rapids. Feels a little better than what we've been getting. Gets another smallie. Yep. Smallie time. Huh. Got plenty of these guys to work with. There we go. Gone. Soaked my camera. That guy was right up in there. Something else. Another one. Found a little spot over there where they're sitting. Another smallie. Starting to all look the same. We got those 10-inch smallmouth dialed, 8 to 10 inchers. I'm a little concerned that I haven't caught any bigger smallmouth. Kind of makes me think that the average size isn't very good in here. Another one. Maybe that's on cue. Just a little better. Found a little spot over. This is a better fish right here. Yeah, that's a little better smallie. Found a little sweet spot over there. A little bigger. That's the biggest of the day so far. And he actually gave me a pretty good fight. There we go. A little bit bigger smallie. A little tiny little calm area right there, and they're sitting in it. Right there, roughly. There's that beaver right there. This is close quarters right here. And those things are huge. Got something pulsar slow on the bottom. You're not gonna believe it. Smallmouth. Man, I was fishing that slow right along the bottom, and the way he hit it, I thought, yes, we finally got a walleye, but smallie. I'm just letting it drift. There's a little eddy. Look at this eddy right here. I mean, kind of a classic walleye spot, I would think. Here we go. Riding the rapids. Sit behind this wall, get some cover. Whoa, whoa, there's the current. That's a serious current there. Let's see here. I think right here is probably about right. Let's see how deep it is. How deep you think this is? I'd say 10 feet. Oh boy. Oh boy. More. Yep, there we hit. First cast over there, a little smallie. Man, these things are everywhere. Going. The back part of this pool is just loaded with them. Another fish. Dang, these smallies are loaded. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna release this anchor and we are gonna truck downstream, so I gotta be ready to handle this. Okay, spin around. Here we go. Whitewater rafting. Seems like this boat would be made for this type of stuff. When I was younger, when I was like high school and college, I had this dream of being a whitewater rafting instructor during the summers, and I never actually followed through on it, and now's my chance. Oh boy, we're catching it shallow. This is the one down here that I might get hung up on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not a very good instructor move right there. Got to pay attention to the rocks. Didn't see that boulder coming right at me. All right. Oh, another one. I don't love this situation right here. This is probably a carry situation. I think I'm gonna go across and carry it. Uh-oh. All right, this could be trouble. This could be trouble. Oh boy, we're in it now, folks. Come on, baby. Come on. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Got a little sketchy there for a second when I got hung up, but this pontoon's pretty stable. As long as you stay in the seat, it's tough to flip you. All right, folks, we got about an hour, maybe a little more than an hour left. Still hopeful. I met a nice guy back at the first spot, and he pointed me to this spot. There's a creek over here, a trout stream, and it connects to the main river right here. How's this trout stream looking? I mean, we could actually try and snipe some trout if we see some in here. Maybe that would be the angle to take. I can try with my flicker shad. That worked earlier, so maybe that could work. It's so shallow, it's not really good for flicker shad. I'm gonna get snagged very quickly. Got one. Yep. There we go. Little brown trout. That was easy. Okay. Maybe we don't need the fly rod, although the fly rod would be more fun, I think, in this case. A little brown trout and a hook in the hand. There we go. That was real easy. All right, I think I'm gonna throw a few casts in the main river and then we'll come back and trout fish with my fly rod. It's a pretty unique experience here. We got a trout stream and it enters the main river down there. The river down there also has trout in it, but this is just a little dedicated trout stream. I think this hole's my best bet. I don't think I'm gonna bust my boat out, so I'm just gonna fish this hole. Down there looks good too. Just try over here. Just give me one walleye. Go home a happy man. I got something. I bet I know what it is. It's one of those pesky smallmouth, I can already tell. It's all right. These guys have kept me company. If the walleye aren't gonna bite, we'll take these guys, I guess. This one's real small. Well, as far as this river is concerned, this is a good spot to end, because if we can't get them here, I don't think we're gonna get them anywhere. Got something. This might be the target species, or it's a pike. It looks like a pike, actually, right? Or a catfish? What is this? It's none of them. It is a sucker. This is what we saw before. Caught him in the mouth. Well, no, I think we snagged him. Multi-species, folks. Say what you want, but it's multi-species. Man, hey, I knew he was fighting weird. I was like, what is that? There he goes. He doesn't know what just happened. Dang, man, that was a walleye at the buzzer is what that was. Till it wasn't. All right, time for me to call it. I got a 2.5 hour drive. It's raining on me. Hasn't been that fire of a bite, and so it's time for me to call it. I tried everything I could today. It was quite a grind. Caught a whole bunch of smallmouth. They were all pretty small. We were far from getting skunked. Caught a sucker, caught a couple trout, but still, it wasn't really what I hoped for, but that's all the more reason to come back and try again. One thing I can say, it's definitely one of the most beautiful places I've ever fished. So although this video is going to be lacking in fish quality, hopefully the aesthetics of the whole area will make up for that. Did the best I could, tried everything I could think of to crack the walleye code, pike code, big smallmouth code. Just didn't happen today. It's the way it is sometimes. I will be back. All right, everybody, thank you. I'll be back at you soon with another video. Thanks for watching. See you later.